Thank you, Jason. Cheers, Jer. Well, today, Thursday, 20th of December 2018, 5 days to go live till 5. It's the big show. At Christmas.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
CC Peniston, it's epic. Hands up for a power lunch, a big salad and a big bowl of fruit. Leave the meat out today, yeah? Why not? Thank you. Hands up for using social media instead of Christmas cards. Hands up for 4 shopping days to go before Christmas. I know, unbelievable. And hands up for breaking up for Christmas. Today, some are.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere. Architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We got two in the front, two in the back, sailing along, and we don't look back. Flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding
Shotgun.
underneath the
George Ezra.
feeling like
George. If you want to make contact here, steve.wright at bbc.co.uk, text 88291, tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Should you need a Christmas shout-out? Oh, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us what you're up to today and for Christmas, what you're doing right now. Say hello to somebody. Send season's greetings across the planet. Steve.wright at bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Now, a lot of people are having trouble making contact with the show, so here it is one more time. Don't let me tell you again. Sorry, Steve, I lost control for a moment.
It's okay.
It's George Ezra gave me this host to wash my feet. Ron Burgundy podcast meets Anne-Marie and Mabel on the stairs while Jess Glynn has a lightperm.org. Look, you ran him over. His teeth were his best feature. Now he's got to get them all redone. P.S. What is that smell? Call me.
Heavenly Father, watching us fall.
You're my be there. James Ingram, Michael McDonald, you're my be there. Well, sunshine and showers for most places. High temperature 11 Celsius in Bude. Tonight, heavy rain overnight, I'm afraid. A chance of frost for Scotland also. Tomorrow, grey and wet for England, Wales and Northern Ireland with gales around the coast, I'm afraid.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Lights on, sunset tonight, Edinburgh 3:39. 3:39. In London 3:53. In Cardiff 4:05 and Belfast 3:59. So now you're up to date on that. Now, maybe you remember this. You know the song, but this time it's by the Spice Girls.
Don't think I have the energy to add to my already mad rush. Just because it is the season, the perfect gift for me would be completions and connections left from last year. World tour, aeroplanes and babies. Met some guys, but never the time. Most of 98 plus along those lines. So deck the halls and trim those trees. Raise up the cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas with my mates this year. Chill this room for 24 days. Evergreens, sparkling snow. Get this winter over with. Flashback to springtime, sunny again. Would have been good to go for lunch. Couldn't agree, we were both free. We tried, we said we'd keep in touch. We didn't, of course, till the summertime. Out to the beach, to his boat, could I join him? No, this time it was me. Sunburn in the 3rd degree. Now the calendar's just one page, and of course I am excited. Tonight, but I've set my mind not to do too much about it. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Dashing through the snow, cause I bundled up too tight. Last minute have to do a few cards, a few calls, because it's RSVP. No thanks, no party lights, it's Christmas Eve. Gonna relax, turn down all of my invites. Last fall I had a night to myself, same guy called Halloween party, waiting all night for him to show. This time his car wouldn't go. Forget it, it's cold, it's getting late. Trudge on home to celebrate in a quiet way. Doing Christmas right this time. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Testo has provided me with the world's smallest turkey, already in the oven, nice and hot. Oh damn, guess what I forgot? So it's on with the booth, back out in the snow to the only all-night garage. But when to my wondering I should appear in the line that I've been chasing all year. Spending this one alone, he said. The break this year's been crazy. I said me too, but why are you? You mean you forgot the papers too? Then suddenly we laughed and laughed, caught on to what was happening. Christmas magic's brought this tale to a very happy ending. Merry Christmas.
Christmas rapping, the Spice Girls. I know. It's pretty good. I'll tell you who's on the show soon. And of course, as we go through, we will keep you up to date with what's occurring at Gatwick. Here comes the classic now, Last Christmas, Wham! Christmas, Wham! Okay, the latest we have is that Gatwick runway closed until further notice. Check with your airline. Gatwick's runway has been shut since Wednesday night, last night, when two devices were seen flying over the perimeter fence. The airport said at about 1200 GMT on Thursday, a drone had been spotted in the last hour, and the runway would not open until it was safe to do so. About 110,000 passengers on 760 flights are due to fly today. Disruption, sadly, could last several days. I never ever get fed up with that song. I love it. Today, movie stars Haley Steinfeld and John Cena, stars of the new Transformers movie Bumblebee. Actress Jennifer Kirby, Valerie from Call the Midwife. Yes, telling us about the Christmas special and also a brand new series for 2019. Barry from Watford, thank you. Our elderly lifestyle guru with his plans for Christmas. Tim Smith, Janie Lee Grace, Bobby Pryor, Jason Kay, Shabnam Yunus Jewel with the sport. And the oldies chosen by Colleen Eccles in Barnsley in South Yorkshire. And some great Christmas music.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
So festive in here. I love it. There's tinsel everywhere.
Christmas on BBC Radio 2.
I'll be getting festive with some very special guests.
Joe Wiley meets.
On Christmas Eve, I'll be chatting to Margot Robbie.
I wrap other people's presents because I love wrapping presents so much. So
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
And on Christmas Day, it's Jodie Whittaker.
There's something about playing the Doctor where it's the unknown that's exciting.
And on Boxing Day, Idris Elba.
People talk about Bond a lot and they, say, oh, Idris should be Bond and all that. But the truth is, I think that my Bond is John Luther.
Joe Wiley meets.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day nights from 7
My favourite time of year.
on BBC Radio 2.
BBC Radio 2.
At Christmas.
Picture of you. Oh, it hijacked my world at night. From a place in the past we've been cast out of. Oh, now we're back in the fight. Yes, we're back on the chain gang. Back on the chain gang. Circumstance beyond our control. Oh, phone, TV, and the news of the world. Got in the house like a pigeon from hell. Oh, sand in our eyes, descending like flies. Yes, we're back on the chain gang. Whoa, back on the chain gang. Like we do, bring me to my knees when I see what they've done to you. Well, they'll die as I stand here today, knowing that deep in my heart they'll fall to ruin one day for making us part. Found a picture of you. Oh, they were the happiest days of my life. Like a break in the battle was your part. Oh, lonely hearts. Yes, we're back in the chain gang.
We really like that. Morrissey back on the chain gang. Steve, can I have a Christmas shout out to the wife? That's Jen, to you and the team also. Kev Mason, me old mucker from Andy, doing some plastering in Narborough in Leicester. And Stephen Gang, can you please say hi to my lovely wife Tracy? Love her all the world. Merry Christmas, Steve. Thank you.
Hey, loser, this is Trump. A truck carrying a consignment of Vicks nasal spray has shed its load on the M42. Police have warned motorists to expect no congestion for up to 48 hours. Happy Christmas, losers. Trump out.
Thank you. Very rude.
BBC Radio 2.
What about a 1-minute carol? Once in Royal.
In the United Kingdom. Once in Royal, David City stood alone in Cattle Shed, where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed.
This Christmas on Radio 2, it's all about the rock.
Already this week, we've celebrated Led Zeppelin's 50th anniversary.
This is Johnny Walker with a Radio 2 rock show special.
We loved them, and I still love them. How could you not love Led Zeppelin?
And rock meets the blues.
As the Rolling Stones take us through their blues history and inspiration.
I'm a blues fan and all that, you know. Keith is even more traditional than I.
And tonight, hear Bryan Adams rocks from 9.
We're going to have some fun with some big hair rock from the 80s. Many of them requested by you.
Radio 2's Rock Christmas.
Catch up on the shows you've missed so far by downloading the BBC Sounds app.
In the second, distorted skin, rash for no reason. Boys are loading their arms, girl gasp with envy. Are they mimicking endlessly? Same as sadness in small lumps on my jaw. For lusting after is the usual friction. May your girl come, birdie die under the spell. Fingers and listen, come touch your girl, then girlfriend. Don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover. Damn it, be your lover. Girlfriend. Don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover. Damn it, be your lover. Do shit, yeah. Yes, sir, I am wait for I happened and my fame in the lake. Let's see now how fast you're breathing in, how long this will take. Those who used to pass by me think they are baffling a liar. What is you? You didn't even taste much better. Came back steaming in sweats in the morning. I muscled in for I wanted to hold him. Then traveled to let those bird dogs rage through. What is me? What is you? What is you now? Girlfriend. Don't feel like a girlfriend, but lover. Damn it, be your lover.
Girlfriend, Christine and the Queens.
Don't feel like a girlfriend.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now Can I bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith? We're going to take a look at some Christmas factoids as we've been doing this week. Janie, what you got?
At least one snowflake has fallen on Christmas Day somewhere in the UK 38 times in the last 55 years.
For a Christmas to be officially classified as white, a single snowflake needs to be observed falling in the 24 hours of the 25th of December on the rooftop of the Met Office HQ in London.
The first commercial Christmas cards went on sale back in 1843. 1843 was also the year that Charles Dickens published A Christmas Carol. Yesterday, the 19th of December, that was the 175th anniversary of it.
The tradition of putting tangerines in stockings comes from the 12th century French nuns who left socks full of fruit, nuts and tangerines for the houses of the poor.
Nearly 60 million Christmas trees are grown every year in Europe.
The world's tallest Christmas tree was 221 feet high and was put up in Washington in a shopping mall in 1950.
You might remember when Will Ferrell came to see us, top movie star, and we did some Christmas movie factoids. OK, Janie.
Frank Capra, who directed It's a Wonderful Life, didn't think it was a Christmas story. He just said he liked the idea.
Will.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation includes some footage from It's a Wonderful Life, plus Frank Capra's grandson, Frank Capra III, was an assistant director on Christmas Vacation.
We're doing Christmas movie factoids.
Miracle on 34th Street, starring Richard Attenborough, is a remake of a film from 1947. The 1947 film was originally called The Big Heart, before a name change to Miracle on 34th Street. It was still called The Big Heart, though, when it was released originally in the UK.
I still refer to it as The Big Heart.
Yeah, fair enough.
The movie Elf, which I'm not familiar with, is so loved. It was turned into a musical with songs including World's Greatest Dad, Nobody Cares About Santa, and The Story of Buddy the Elf. The holiday season run on Broadway in 2010 took more than $1.4 million in 1 week, a record for the theater where it was on.
Will Ferrell is here. Go ahead, Will.
The film White Christmas was supposed to star Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire because of their success in Holiday Inn, but Fred declined. And his part ended up being reworked for Danny Kaye.
Janie Lee Grace.
In A Muppet's Christmas Carol, there's a shop called Micklewhite's, and it's thought to be a reference to one of its stars, Michael Caine, a.k.a. Maurice Micklewhite.
And back to Will Ferrell.
When he made Home Alone, the director Chris Columbus auditioned 200 children before casting Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister.
And Tim.
The main skeleton in The Nightmare Before Christmas is called Jack.
The word actually is said 23 times during Love Actually.
Factoids.
How long till you play me the song that will make me belong to you? One dance with my baby tonight, and we'll dance till the night is through.
What you gonna do?
I used to be so ready to run. My philosophy, don't let nobody come too close to handle my love. Don't let it show. I want it to be you. Ooh, diving into my ocean, a brand new emotion come true. Ooh, don't let this night go. How long till you play me the song that will make me belong to you? One dance with my baby tonight, and we'll dance till the night is through. She made a song, that will make me belong. She made a song, that will make me. She made a song, that will make me belong. She made a song, that will make me. Another chance to make it alright. No circumstance could ever break this. This spell you have forever on me, on us. I want it to be you. Ooh, diving into my ocean, a brand new emotion.
OK, let's take a look at some more news now. UK interest rates kept on hold at 0.75% by the Bank of England. Many schools, of course, break up for the Christmas holiday today. Yeah! House of Commons and House of Lords are due to rise for the Christmas recess. It's International Human Solidarity Day today, and it's also Royal Mail's last recommended posting date for first-class mail before Christmas. Wow. So if you posted today, it could get there by Christmas.
Well, it should get there, yeah, if it's first class. That's what they're saying.
Brilliant.
Second class, you've missed it. I think I posted mine a day too late. So if you are waiting on a Christmas card from me, it is in the post, all right?
Oh, by the way, we're just giving each other presents here, and we'll do that in a second. Andre Roux plays Manchester, Jules Holland and his Rhythm and Blues Orchestra play Newcastle upon Tyne, and Bill Bale in London. Happy birthday, Jonah Hill.
Well, we do this one scene where I'm supposed to get hit in the face, and he didn't seem to be feeling it was authentic or it looked fake, and he asked me if I wouldn't mind taking one for real, and I just would never say no to him, so I just kind of remained quiet and hoped the idea would just go away gently. And I looked for Leo to help me out, and he just looked away and didn't say anything. And so I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, all right, kid, we're gonna try one where he hits you for real. And John Barenthal's a great actor. He just laid one on me, and it's a great scene. It's one I'm really proud of.
Haley Steinfeld and John Cena with us later, the stars of Bumblebee, Jennifer Kirby, Valerie from Call the Midwife, and Barry from Watford, elderly lifestyle guru who somehow is still only 82. Now, we've been giving presents this afternoon, and just going to talk about what I've got, my co-hosts here, and I got Tim a lovely, lovely, long blonde wig.
You look good in it, Tim.
Thank you very much.
You really
I've already
did look
tried it
good.
on. Yeah, you do tend to get me a lot of wigs, though. You could vary it from year to year if you would. And also, you did buy me a very nice little hip flask, which I can take when I go and play golf or when I go racing. But the wig, did it suit me? Am I a good blonde?
Well, I think it's striking. Let's put it that way. Have you got one of those wig heads to stand it on? Otherwise, it'll all get caught up.
The polystyrene ones.
It'll all get caught up.
Hopefully, Santa will be bringing me one over Christmas.
Leave those in the window just so there's no burglary. Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, thank you for my present. I got something far more sensible. Actual little pots that you can refill, like little glass pots. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And then some lovely herbs and flowers to put in them. So I've got a kind of herb de Provence kind of thing. And then I got lavender flowers, actual lavender flowers.
Yeah.
I might put them in the bath.
We bought you some nice stuff as well. Bought you a nice bottle of wine, and we got you some aftershave that my wife got discount on.
I was just going to say thank you very much for those. I really appreciate it from everybody here. OK, let's do the BBC Sounds. We got Haley Steinfeld and John Cena on later talking about the new Transformers movie, as I mentioned. But if you want to know even more about the latest film releases, good link. Get downloading Kermode and Mayo's film review on the BBC Sounds app. Olivia Colman's on the latest podcast talking about The Favourite, plus Mark is reviewing Mortal Engines and Aquaman.
BBC Sound.
Jason Momoa has a lot of fun as Aquaman. He makes the character likeable and entertaining. And there's a lot of stuff. Again, if you've seen the trailer, you'll know this. But there's a lot of stuff, like the bit when he's in the bar and a bunch of guys come up and go, "Are you Aquaman?" Yeah, yes. And then they want to, can we have a selfie with him? And he has got real sort of charm. And the visuals are very bright and sparkly, and because at a time in which we've had so many super dark comic book universes, it's quite good to see something in which, the blues and aquamarines, those are the colours that are to the fore, and there is an emphasis on light, on brightness.
BBC Sounds.
BBC Radio 4 have just released the final part of their podcast series, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, which is based on the horror novel by American writer H.P. Lovecraft. It's the story of an investigation into the disappearance of a young man from a locked room, and it's very creepy.
BBC Sounds.
My name is Matthew Hayward. I make a podcast called The Mystery Machine, and we're investigating the case of Charles Dexter Ward.
It's all gone. All gone.
He's gone. Yes, where did he go?
He's gone. He's vanished into dust.
Into dust?
As you can see, it doesn't make very much sense.
Actually, that might make some sense.
I thought you two would get along famously. Warden!
Yes,
Time's up now.
Right.
BBC Sounds.
That's all on the BBC Sounds app. Download it for free now or go to bbc.co.uk/sounds.
BBC Sounds.
This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. I heard you on the phone last night. We live and die by pretty lies, you know it. We both know it. These Silver bullet cigarettes, this burning house, there's nothing left, it's smoking. But we both know it. We got all night to fall in love, but just like that we fall apart. We're broken, we're broken. Nothing gonna save us now. Well, this broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. And this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. And nothing breaks like a heart. We'll leave each other cold as ice and high and dry. The desert wind is blowing, it's blowing. Remember what you said to me, you were drunk in love in Tennessee, and I hold it, we both know it. Nothing gonna save us now. Nothing gonna save us now. With this broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crash in the dark. And this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. And nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. And nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing gonna save us now. Nothing gonna save us now. With this broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crashing
In the dark.
and this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round.
In the dark.
This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things
Leaves a
fall
scar.
apart, but nothing breaks like a heart.
What a tune.
Nothing breaks like a heart.
For a Christmas shout out, Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. This is Radio 2. And here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the M62. Now, westbound, a car broke down at junction 26 for Chainbar. It's now gone, but you've still got some heavy delays going through, but all lanes open. A50 westbound, junction 1 for Long Eaton. We've got 2 lanes closed with an accident, so away from the M1 is still very, very slow. M5 northbound, 2 for the Oldbury Dudley turn off on the northbound side. We've got 1 lane shut. There's an accident there and a fuel spillage. The queues, well, it's about 3 miles if you're on that northbound side. Then we've got the M25 clockwise across the top or round to Essex, 27 to 28. There's an accident just past the M11. The queue's about to 26 though at Waltham Abbey. There's 1 lane still shut. The M3 southbound between 8 and 9, down from the Andover turn off towards the Winnell roundabout and the A34. Accident there, 1 lane is shut. A329 eastbound, up from the M4 at junction 10. There's an accident just after the junction. If you come off the roundabout, there is 1 lane closed there, so it's very, very slow if you're heading through, but you can get past it. That's the good news. And Carmarthen, the A48, there's a breakdown at the Pensarn roundabout, right on the roundabout, so you've got queues on all approaches. Love your updates today, keep them coming, and I'll be back with more in 40 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Say hello to us. We're on the M25 travelling to Gosport in my mum's car and singing along to the show. That's from Millie, age 13, Alex, age 12, and Mum, Amber, obviously a little bit older. Steve, busy wrapping presents on the ironing board. It's going slowly. Yeah, you're going to need to turn the iron off. So keep dancing to the music you're playing. Loving the show. That's from Neris. Alex in Swindon, delivering parcels for Amazon, getting people their Christmas gifts. Hello, been loving the music on the show so far. Merry Christmas from Shaz. Thank you, Shaz.
How could you think that I'd do that to you? Don't mention things that I'd never do. lost who you're talking to, asking me to prove. 'Cause I don't say what I don't mean, 'cause everything is as it seems. Girl, you know that you're my queen. Everything is blessed with me. She said, give me love, love, love. I can't give enough, enough, enough. Don't you start a war on us, baby, don't be so paranoid. Yeah. She said, give me love, love, love. You know I got enough, enough, enough. Don't you start a war on us. I'm not like a normal boy. It's like you're trying to find my problem. I can't deny I've had my share of them. At one point to show you that you need to have it down. You know that I'm all out with you. 'Cause I don't say what I don't mean, 'cause everything is as it seems. Girl, you know that you're my queen. Everything is blessed with me. She said, give me love, love, love. I can't give enough, enough, enough. Don't you start a war on us, baby, don't be so paranoid. She said, give me love, love, love. You know I got enough, enough, enough. Don't you start a war on us. I'm not like a normal boy. Not like a normal boy, no, you don't know. I'm nothing like a normal boy, no. I'm nothing like a normal boy, no. I'm nothing like a normal boy, no. Don't get me mixed up with something I'm clearly not. Don't get me mixed up with something I'm clearly not. Don't get me mixed up with something I'm clearly not. Don't get me mixed up. Don't give me that, don't give me that. You should know that I'm about that love, love, love. You know I got enough, enough, enough. Don't you start a war on us, baby, don't be so paranoid. She said, give me love, love, love.
Take a look at some best of guests in just a moment. Some other news going on today. Britain has twice as many shops as it needs, according to the author of a report looking at how to revive the nation's high streets. Retailer Sir John Timpson said local councils must be given more money to turn town centres into communities and meeting places. A few books to recommend, if I may. Books for Christmas. Can I recommend Cecilia Ahern, The Gift? We, of course, had Cecilia on, I think, a few months back.
Yeah, she's been on a couple of times.
She's great, and read the book, fantastic. And also Ben McIntyre, The Spy and the Traitor. And I don't know if you've ever wondered why David Bowie's Major Tom got lost in space, or who the Beatles' Dear Prudence went out to play with, and why did the Rolling Stones' Devil Deserve Sympathy? Well, you can find out every song as a tale to tell, and this book by Richard Easter, his new book, remixes 8 classic tracks as short stories, which means you can now read a song rather than hear it. The book's called Cover Stories. Nice one, Richard. So, in the guest, Sandra Bullock called us up and was on Monday's show to talk about her new movie. It's called Bird Box. Sandra's done well out of acting, of course, but she told us she had a backup plan if it didn't work out.
Everyone was a triple threat. They were a singer, a dancer, and an actor. I can't sing, and I came from 2 opera singers, so I only had 2 things. So I knew I needed to work extra hard, but I also knew that life happens, and that probably meant I would be a waitress for the rest of my life, and I loved my job as a waitress, and I was very good, by the way.
I heard that, yeah, I heard you were very good.
Not a very good bartender, but an excellent waitress.
Why? What was wrong with your bartending?
Overpouring.
Oh, that's okay, though.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Good for the customer, not good for the
As long as you weren't drinking the stock.
I didn't say I wasn't.
And Emily Blunt was with us on Wednesday. She was on to tell us, of course, about playing Mary Poppins in Mary Poppins Returns.
It is a very surreal experience to see yourself
dressed as Mary Poppins. And I do think, to what you were saying about the arrival scene, was probably when I was hanging up there 60 feet in the air with the carpet bag and the umbrella and hanging from a kite. Yeah. I was like, this is happening, you know.
Do you think there could possibly be another one?
I hope so.
Really? Oh, wow, really?
If I could just be Mary Poppins for the rest of my life, I'd probably be all right with that. She's awesome. I just want to be her.
And Dr. Hillary was here yesterday for his annual pre-Christmas surgery, and this year the doc had a brand new hangover cure for Boxing Day.
I've come up with the dirty lemon drink. Lemon juice, water, dandelion extract, ginger and activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal? Where will I get that then? From a wood place?
In here. Here it is.
Oh, he's
got
some
with me.
Hey!
And this was my stocking filler for Tim.
Oh,
Tim, there you go.
I got the charcoal, mate.
Activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal.
I'll leave you some before I go.
Would you? Just give me a couple.
You can get all of those interviews on the Radio 2 website, or just find Radio 2 on the socials for our very best bits. All of our interviews are on Steve Wright's Big Guests podcast, which is on the BBC Sounds app. Plus, the BBC Sounds app also lets you download whole Steve Wright in the Afternoon shows, and you can catch up on last week's hot and festive Serious Joking.
Absolutely. Jennifer Kirby, Valerie from Call the Midwife on with us later. Also Barry from Watford. He's the elderly lifestyle guru. He's got his plans for Christmas, and he tells you all about the television him and Margaret's going to watch. And as I mentioned earlier, he's still only 82. We've had him on for a few years. How come he never ages?
It's a curious case of Benjamin Button, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be, yeah. He's getting younger and younger. And Hayley Steinfeld and John Cena, you may have seen that very funny commercial of them on the television advertising the movie. Yeah. He's the Mickey taker, actually. I think we got him wrong. I thought he was very serious. He's just actually very dry.
OK, well, I'll go with that then.
We go with that?
Yeah, next time I'm not going to argue with him.
Oh, he's a big old boy, isn't he?
Big old boy, yeah.
Anyway, the movie is called Bumblebee. All that and more on The Big Show, look.
Radio 2
at Christmas.
That Arizona sky burning in your eyes. You look at me, babe, I wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Lovers in the night, though it's trying to ride. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we try. But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that you will never die. So when I'm
the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
Lady Gaga, always remember us this way. This way. Gorgeous song. When we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by Colleen Eccles, Barnsley, South Yorkshire.
The BBC News at 3 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. Staff at Gatwick Airport have said it's unclear when it'll be safe to reopen the runway following several sightings of drones above the airfield. The disruption began last night, but officials say the unmanned aircraft was spotted again in the past couple of hours. More than 100,000 people were expected to fly in or out of the airport today. The Chief Constable of Sussex Police, Giles York, is confident those behind the disruption will be found.
It is a particularly challenging situation that we're seeing at Gatwick this afternoon. My heart goes out to all of those families and others whose lives have been disrupted by some incredibly stupid behaviour by maybe an individual, a couple of individuals, and we will find them. I'm absolutely certain that we'll have the links in order to be able to find them.
Official figures show that nearly 600 homeless people died in England and Wales last year. That's a rise of almost a quarter over the past 5 years. The study by the Office for National Statistics suggests that homeless people typically die in their early to mid-40s, with drug poisoning and suicides a common cause of death. Greg Beals, who's from the charity Shelter, said a lot of people are struggling.
There is a conveyor belt here that is pushing people, more and more people, into homelessness. Rents are rising, wages, incomes aren't keeping pace. Housing benefit has been frozen now for a number of years. And those things come together mean that more and more people are pushed to the brink. Some people can cope, they have family, friends, but some people fall into that gap.
A city banker has been found guilty of murdering an escort in Crawley in West Sussex. Zahid Nassim, who's 48, killed Christina Abbott, whose body was found on her 29th birthday in May. Police investigating the disappearance of a mother of 5 from Kent have rearrested a man in his 30s. 47-year-old Sarah Wellgreen from New Ash Green hasn't been seen for more than 2 months. The Russian TV channel RT has been found to have breached rules on impartiality on 7 occasions. The investigation by the regulator Ofcom concerned programmes which were shown in March and April around the time that the nerve agent poisonings in Salisbury happened. Here's our media correspondent David Silito.
In one programme, Sputnik, the presenter George Galloway introduced a discussion raising questions about alleged Russian government involvement in the poisoning in Salisbury of Sergei and Yulia Skripal. His guest described British accounts of the incident as a charade and a political distraction. Ofcom felt Mr Galloway didn't offer any challenge to these views. Other programmes found to be in breach were looking at the situation in Syria and Ukraine. In response, RT said it is extremely disappointed.
Theresa May's Brexit deal is to be brought back to Parliament on the 9th of January for 5 days of debate before MPs vote. The Leader of the Commons, Andrea Leadsom, has suggested what she called a managed no-deal Brexit if the Commons reject the withdrawal agreement next month. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 on Exit 4.
Thanks, Jason. Here come the oldies.
88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2. Steve Knight in the afternoon. Non-stop oldies.
BBC Radio 2 from Steve Wright in the afternoon. The non-stop oldies as chosen by Colleen Eccles in Barnsley, South Yorkshire. And there was Prince and the Revolution, Take Me With You.
Start moving. Got to get me there. This trip worthwhile. You see, she's got the kind of loving and a kissing make a man go stone wild. So I got to keep on walking. I got to walk on. I'm so tired, but I just can't lose my stride. I got 15 miles to go now.
That was 25 miles, Edwin Starr. Wow, I haven't heard that for ages. And these oldies chosen by Colleen Eccles. Hello, Colleen in Barnsley. I'm 50 in April and I live with my partner Bob in a small barn conversion, which we've just moved into. We got 3 horses, George, Harry and Nimrod, and they have a field and a barn next to ours. Their barn is much tidier than ours. It's really... both Bob and I love horses, being outdoors also. We're up at 5:30 a.m. each day to tend to them before starting our jobs. He's a builder, I work for a housing association. We both love a wide range of music and it's amazing how similar our tastes are. Yeah, I can tell we were just discussing the choices we think that you've chosen together. So, you know, there's some from different eras and some from the same era, and there's like a gap in between. Anyway... we both love a wide range of music and it's amazing how similar our tastes are, she says. My mum was a folk singer when she was young and it was in a local group called the Yorkshire Range. One of my earliest memories is sitting on the top of the stairs listening to them practice while I really should have been tucked up in bed. Colleen Eccles, these are your oldies. Thank you for them and happy Christmas.
To bring some loving here today.
What's going on? Chosen by Colleen Eccles in Barnsley, South Yorkshire on the non-stop oldies. Badge on its way, but it won't reach you until after Christmas, I don't think.
Son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything's alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was. How will I remember the look was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from
home. Left all them a good old present for my baby and for me. Ha ha ha. Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice? You bought all those good old presents. I love you, baby, the rest of my life. Merry Christmas, girl. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice? Merry Christmas, baby. I said you should it treat me nice. You bought me all lovely things, yeah. I feel like I'm in paradise. I wish you a Merry Christmas, baby.
Well, that's brilliant. Otis Redding, Merry Christmas, baby. Colleen especially asked for that to be played. Colleen Eccles in Barnsley. With her non-stop oldies. There'll be more next.
This Christmas Day on BBC Radio 2.
I'm Howard. I'm Mark.
I'm Gary.
And this is our story.
Gary, Mark, and Howard celebrate 30 years together.
As a Take That takeover, isn't it? It is. This Christmas Day on Radio 2. We're going through some of our favourite songs, and now and again we actually play our own songs as well, don't we?
Halfway through a Christmas Day, where would you be?
The Take That Christmas Takeover.
I love them being given stuff. I'm not so mad on the giving stuff out.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Talking Take That.
Christmas Day from 2 on BBC Radio 2.
on the non-stop oldies. Almost 3:24 in Great Britain. This is Radio 2.
Places I go make me feel tongue-tied. And I can see how people look down there on the inside. Here's where the story ends. People I see weary of me, showing my good side. You see how people look down, I'm on the outside. Here's where the story ends. Here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year. Makes my eyes feel sore. Oh, I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes me wonder why. It's the memories of you shed that make me turn red. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And now, places I go make me feel so tired. And I can see how people look down, I'm on the outside. And here's where the story ends. Oh, here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore. And whoever would have thought the books that you brought were all I loved you for. Oh, the devil in me said, go down to the shed, I know where I belong. But the only thing I ever really wanted to say was wrong, was wrong, was wrong. It's that little souvenir of a colorful year which makes me smile inside. So I cynically say, well, is that way surprise?
Oh, that's brilliant. I'd forgotten all about that too. The Sundays, here's where the story ends. Soon we'll talk to Jennifer Kirby from Call the Midwife. A little later on, Barry from Watford. Movie stars Haley Steinfeld and John Cena.
Here's where the story ends.
Hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication. Bite your lip and take the trip. There's only one kind. So hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Move on up and keep on wishing. Remember your dream is your only scheme, so keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey, rumors people say, but you can pass the test. Just move on up. Move on up. We move on up. Watch out, but just move on up. We move on up. Move on up.
Oh yeah, those were the non-stop oldies. It's 3:30 in the UK. Can I wish little girl Grace a happy 7th birthday and a very Merry Christmas. Love Mummy and Daddy, A.K. Alan and Ginty. Cheers, Steve. Pleasure. Merry Christmas to you, Steve, and the crew. Have a fantastic Christmas. All the best from Joyce and Mally up here in sunny Liverpool. Is it sunny there at the moment? Steve, can you say hello and Merry Christmas to all at, it looks like, Barry Bennett staff in Bolton and around the UK. Everyone is excited about Christmas. The work party in Chester tomorrow night. Best festive wishes, James, the newbie Southwest trainer. Okay. Sunshine and showers for most places. High temperature 11 in Bude today. Tonight, heavy rain overnight, a chance of frost for Scotland. And in the news, tens of thousands of passengers have been disrupted by drones flying over one of the UK's busiest airports, as you've heard. Gatwick's runway has been shut since last night as devices have been repeatedly flying over the airfield. Sussex police said it was not terror-related, but a deliberate act of disruption using industrial spec drones. About 110,000 passengers on 760 flights were due to fly today. Disruption could last until several days, and an airline source has told the BBC flights were currently cancelled until at least 1900 GMT. More in just a moment with Bobby.
Merry Christmas.
Iggy Pop on Christmas Day.
Here, however, is something completely different.
Turn my white Christmas blue.
Christmas tunes of every kind. Something a little more alt. Followed by something very special with the beautiful and sensational medieval babes live in the studio to sing anything they want. You need a surprise sometimes.
This is Iggy Pop.
Join me on my Christmas Day show.
This Tuesday afternoon
That's a voice.
from 1
on BBC Radio 6.
6 Music.
And here is the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, to the A50 westbound. Now, there was an accident at Junction 1 for Long Eaton. So, heading away from the M1, there were queues. Now, the accident moved, but they had to carry out some repairs to the carriageway. So, that's still ongoing. So, still slow, but it should be cleared fairly soon. M6 southbound, 15 to 14, still slow down to Stafford North in the roadworks, following an earlier breakdown. M5 northbound at Junction 2 for Albury. We've still got one lane shut following an earlier accident and fuel spillage. The M1 northbound at 14 for Milton Keynes, accident there and one lane is shut. M25 clockwise heading towards 27 for the M11. There was an accident just on the other side. All lanes are open, but queues are still back to 26, but it is moving just a little bit quicker. Also on the M25, 13 Staines clockwise to 16 for the M40 is heavy. Anti-clockwise 14 Heathrow to 11 at Chertsey is busy. M3 southbound 8 to 9 down towards Winchester North, accident there, one lane is shut. A34 northbound at Chieveley, just heading away from the M4 M4 at junction 13. There's a breakdown between there and the Milton interchange. So traffic coping reasonably well, but one lane is shut. And the M4 westbound between 8-9, which is Maidenhead, and 10 for Bracknell. We've got a breakdown on the westbound M4. And then on the M4 westbound, there was another breakdown between 13 and 14 at Hungerford, which is cleared. And then to the A48, finally on the roads at Carmarthen, we've got a broken down vehicle still at Pensarn roundabout the A40. The latest at Eurotunnel, waiting time of 90 minutes for the freight service only at Folkestone, just because of high demand. And as you may have heard Steve say, Gatwick Airport, all flights suspended because of the drones. The advice really is to check with your airline for the status of your flight. That's your first point of call. The airport is open, but it's the runway that is closed. So just keep checking, especially if you're going to meet somebody as well. There has been some news of some departures and arrivals being redirected, but that's down to your airline. Another one for you, 25 minutes.
Thank you.
Christmas 2018.
On BBC Radio 2.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. I'm putting together a crew to go out carol singing,
Oh,
Steve.
great.
Isn't that
Excellent.
wonderful?
Yes.
Let me just sing you my favourite.
Okay.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
Nice.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Excellent.
If you want in, make contact with the show. It's Jeremy Vine at I'mBetterThanRudimental.WinterWonderland featuring Zippo's Christmas Circus. Can I? It's only a few pounds. Christmas. How to spend it well. Philip Schofield. Wipe that varnish off your toes, you frog. Chorus. Boom, 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 boom.
Wherever your mind wanders, while combing through the years, may love travel with you forever and without fear. Have grace to see the virtues, give thanks to them sometimes, and love travel with you forever and all time. To a time, there's no pictures of battles, only fine lines of the geometry and the grand design, while inside the wonders of a science so divine. What is there to
we spoke to Jennifer Kirby, who's here, by the way. Last time was on Children in Need Day, and Tim was down. Where were you?
Elstree, BBC Elstree, yeah. And it was you, and it was Helen and Jenny.
Right,
wasn't it?
and Jenny, yeah.
That was good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. It's kind of hectic, isn't it? Leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you going through a crazy time at the moment?
Well, I've done my shopping, which is good. I've finished.
And what about the food and everything, the biscuits and the nuts? And...
I've had roughly 5,000 mince pies at this point.
See, we like mince pies with evaporated milk.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people say, oh, that's not right. You like it with cream?
Well, if I was going to be choosy, I would say custard.
Custard?
Yeah, I'd warm it all up and I'd put custard on it, because custard's the number one.
Yeah, we got somebody here who reads the news, and he comes in with really fluffy mince pies. Because the ones you buy at the supermarket aren't fluffy, are they?
Well, some are. You have to shop around, but he makes his own. They're fantastic, yeah.
My mum makes ones without pastry on the top, but with icing.
Oh, nice.
That is, I tell you what, with the sweet and then the like tartness in the middle and the crispness on the outside.
Oh, yes.
That's the one. That is it.
Oh, let's forget about this. Anyway, let's do some work now. BBC One Christmas Day is the Call the Midwife special, and it's one we've been looking forward to, actually, ahead of a series which starts in January. And we've got, of course, Jennifer here, who plays Nurse Valerie. Now, here's the thing. There's an addition this year, and it's Miriam Mongolis, right? So who does she play?
She plays a nun.
Okay, and is she strict?
She's sort of amazing, really. She's definitely forthright. She's on the front foot, that's for sure. And she's very certain of what she's saying.
And she turns up unannounced, yeah?
Unannounced, yes. Was from Orphans from China. And she is sort of like a whirlwind of amazing energy, really, both in real life and on the show.
I was going to say, I believe she kept you entertained on set.
Very much.
What was she doing there?
Just regaling us.
That's enough.
Oh, really? It looks like a very happy set, actually. It looks like a very happy show, even though it does deal with some terrible tragedies sometimes. Tell me why you think it's caught on.
It's kind of what you say, in that it deals with very difficult things at times, and really kind of the bleakest parts of human existence, and also the happiest. And I think even when it's horribly sad, which I think it does beautifully, it's still hopeful. There's still sort of an element of, like, if you listen to the music, it sounds like sort of melancholy, but always sort of striving for something more hopeful.
And we're on season 8, so that'll be in January. So this is a special, right, to set up. Now, it's 1964.
Going into 1964.
Going into 1964. Where are we at, and what's going on? I mean, set it up for us a little bit.
So we had a very sad end of last series, because obviously Barbara died, Charlotte Ritchie. It was beautiful, but very sad. So moving on into the Christmas special, it's kind of like a New Hope sort of thing. And Helen's coming back, who plays Trixie, of course. And that's really lovely, because we've lost one, but we're getting one back.
Trixie's okay?
She's okay. She's back to the Trixie we all know and love.
Well, we're not having that. We want it born within earshot of Bow Bells, or it's not a cockney.
I can feel something down below. I reckon it's the head.
With this next pain, you push if you have the urge to, Mavis.
Don't I need to lie down?
No, you're fine as you are.
And Valerie, a good character to play, an interesting character to play, because she moved on, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She worked in a pub, and now she's doing what she always wanted to do.
That's right, yeah. She's from the East End, and her family own the pub and all that sort of stuff. So she's kind of branched out in a way.
And your character's quite forward-thinking.
Yeah, one of the reasons she's really nice to play is that she's learning all the time. She's learning new things from her patients, and she's not afraid of that. For instance, at the end of last series, like, she's an atheist. She doesn't believe in God. When Barbara died, she asked to be involved in the nuns' sort of prayers and things and listen in on them, because she wanted to see how other people deal with their grief. And I think that's a really lovely element to play of a character, somebody who's open-minded and willing to see things through other people's eyes.
Talking about Christmas, Call the Midwife with Jennifer Kirby, and we're going to come back in just a moment.
And there's nowhere I'd rather be. But when they take with the one hand and take with the other, on the other hands go free. And the sun's gonna shine, the sun's gonna shine on me. Oh, Lord, people go, oh, lo, oh, lo, 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 lo. And other people go, oh, lo, oh, lo, 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 lo. Other people go, oh, lo, 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 lo. And other people go, oh, lo, from Glasgow. Mama Maria, she'll take my hand down to the Rio flow. Tell other people go, oh, lo, 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 lo. Other people go, oh, lo, 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 lo. Tell other people go, oh, lo, 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 lo. And other people go, oh, lo, from Glasgow. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Gonna raise up the one hand and raise up the other. Let me outside, inside I'm free. There's nowhere to meet. Everyone is my brother. When the truth comes to set me free. We're not gonna fall in and up with each other. On a day all our hands go free. And the sun's gonna shine. The sun's gonna shine on me. Tell other people go, and other people go,
Great Britain's Radio 2 at Christmas. Los Unidades. Coldplay, basically. It's 3:45. Now, Greg Lake. I believe in Father Christmas.
They said there'll be snow at Christmas. They said there'll be peace on earth. But instead it just kept on raining. A veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and that Christmas tree smell, and eyes full of tinsel and fire. They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a cyanide. They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. And I looked to the sky with excited eyes. Then I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn, and I saw him and through his disguise. I wish you a hopeful Christmas. I wish you a brave new year. All anguish, pain and sadness, lead your heart and let your road be clear. They said there'd be snow at Christmas. They said there'd be peace on earth. Hallelujah, Noel, be heaven on hell. The Christmas we get, we deserve.
actress Jennifer Kirby is with us. Valerie from Call the Midwife, telling us about the Christmas special and also the new series. Now, I'm willing to bet that Miriam Margolis, her sister Mildred, comes kind of bounding in. How does that occur, actually?
Well, she comes in because she is headed for the mother house, but there's terrible weather, so she kind of gets waylaid. So she's on her way from China with these many, many orphans and decides that she's going to stay over at Nanata's house. So that's why we come to the door and we think, oh, who's it going to be? And it's Miriam.
But there's always a nice surprise in the Christmas special, isn't there?
Always,
there's always a new character or interesting story.
Always, exciting, lovely things happen,
Other returning characters include Nurse Lucille, Sister Julienne, Dr. Turner, and as you say, several others. I guess in the new series, some old favourites turn up and also some new ones.
Yeah, we've got two new nuns.
Can't tell him anything.
No, we do. I can tell you we've got two new nuns. We've got Sister Frances, who's very young, and Sister Hilda. And we also have Miss Higgins, who is a new receptionist for Dr. Turner.
OK, you're doing a lot of theatre work, don't you?
I have done, yes.
Yeah, so are you doing any theatre soon?
Not at the moment, no. It's sort of very the show based at the moment. But I have done a lot of theatre in the past. I've worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company quite a bit and stuff.
No. See, I do my research sometimes.
You do? That is it?
Just sometimes. So what's your filming schedule like? I mean, in any given year, it must take up a lot of your year.
It's very busy. Over the 6 months, we filmed the Christmas special and all 8 episodes. And you'd think that sounds like a long time, but it really, really isn't, because a lot of it's very complicated, and anything to do with the medical side of it takes a long time to get it accurate and good. So, yeah, it's a busy, busy schedule. And
do you shoot in sequence, or do you find yourself filming 2 shows at once? Or
we do 2 episodes at a time, and those scenes are all over the place. We don't film in chronological order within those 2 episodes.
So you must have a fabulous continuity person, particularly on costumes.
We do. Amanda, she's amazing.
Go and ring for an ambulance and tell them to prepare for a BBA.
BBA?
Born before arrival. We're on the corner of Bateman Street and Chandler's Mews. Tell the ambulance service that, then come back with hot water bottles and clean towels. Oh, come on, mate, I promise you. When they come as quick as this, they come easy as a wink.
Could you deliver a baby now, do you think, if necessary?
In real life?
No.
No, you're kidding.
Wait, it is so difficult being there and like having Terry, who is our actual midwife who advises, and all the things that she tells you, like, I need her there all the time reminding me of what to do. I remember one time, just in terms of like weighing a baby, I put the baby down and in the scene, and she was like, yeah, see, you wouldn't be able to weigh the baby there because you've also put your hand in the weighing thing. So you're weighing your
biggest
arm
baby ever.
and oh yeah, you're right. That's probably.
This baby weighs 8 stones.
I do love this series, you know that, because I told you, and I love you guys, but I also have so much respect for the actresses who play the women giving birth. I mean, that's a hell of a thing to do, isn't it?
It really is. And I mean, I think they relish it to a certain extent because it's meaty. You know, you get in there and you can like scream and do the things that actors like to do, cry and scream and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a long day for them, and got to give it some welly for a long time. They do an amazing job.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Good luck with the next series and the Christmas special. You can see Jennifer Kirby in Call the Midwife. It's on Christmas Day on BBC One at 7:45. That is your prime time. And then Series 8 starts in January. We'll see you next year, Jennifer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help it, no. You'll play along, let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, my mind. Grab a gun, kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. So someone said, don't drink her potions. She'll kiss your neck with no emotion. When she's mean, you know you love it. 'Cause she tastes so sweet. Don't sugarcoat it, no. You're just like me, you're out your mind. I know it's strange, we're both the crazy kind. You're telling me that I'm insane, but don't pretend that you don't love the pain. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind.
Ava Max. Merry Christmas, Steve and team. We're working away in not so sunny Salcombe, and everyone has gone off to the Christmas party except us. So we could do with cheering up. Loving the show. Big Josh and Ames. Da, 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 da. Steve, loving the big show. Can you please wish my wonderful wife Lee a happy birthday from Gerald of Cannock? This says, Steve, give a shout out to Mike and Victoria Patterson driving 420 miles to Edinburgh for Christmas. Thanks for keeping us amused on the journey. Yeah, we can do some of that. Now here's the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, if you're heading to the Friarton Bridge northbound, we've got a breakdown on the bridge itself, so one lane is shut. Traffic is a little bit heavy, a little bit slow, but not too bad. M60, Greater Manchester, clockwise. 12 for the M62 to 13 at Worsley. We've got an accident there, one lane is shut. Congestion already solid, back to 8 at Carrington for the moment. Problems if you're on the A68 in County Durham, Darlington. Closed completely at Bondgate. There's an incident between the A167 and Salt Yard. A number of other streets are also closed, surrounding routes, and also you've got the buses between Cockerton and the town centre severely disrupted because diversions are in place, so avoid it if you can. And then to the M1 northbound at 14 Milton Keynes, accident there, one lane is shut. M25 anti-clockwise. Onto the M4 westbound at junction 15, the exit slip road is closed, so you cannot go west on the M4, you can go eastbound from either direction. And then to the M4 westbound between 8, 9 and 10, we've got a breakdown. Also, we've got on the A48 at Carmarthen, this broken down vehicle is still stuck at the A40 for Pensarn. Back with another one for you, half an hour.
Radio 2.
Hi, it's Movie Trailer Guy. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Everybody, now. Oh, yeah, shaky!
Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Time for parties and celebrations. People dancing all night long. Time for presents and exchanging kisses. Time for singing Christmas songs. We're gonna have a party tonight.
is The Big Show. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon at Christmas. In the showbiz cut, Steve Carell, Hugh Jackman, guest Barry from Watford, and Hayley and Cena. There's Shabnam, there's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Jason. Christmas factoids and social media, all on The Big Show. United Kingdom and across the planet. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio, and on 88 to 91 FM.
And with the BBC News at 4 o'clock, this is Jason Kay. More than 20 police units have been called in to deal with a series of illegal drone flights which have forced the closure of Gatwick Airport. There have been numerous sightings of the unmanned aircraft, but not of the perpetrators. Tens of thousands of people have had their journeys disrupted. The travel expert Simon Coulter's at Gatwick. He says that flights aren't expected to resume until 7 o'clock this evening at the earliest.
Effectively, I think we have to write off the rest of the day, because even if they suddenly said, right now, hooray, the airport's open again, you can all start, airlines are in complete disarray. Planes, passengers, pilots all over the place, literally, and therefore it's going to be very difficult to get things back to normal.
In the past few minutes, the British police have just asked the Ministry of Defence for help from the Army to deal with the drone incident at Gatwick Airport, and the Civil Aviation Authority says it's treating the situation as an extraordinary circumstance, and that means that airlines aren't obliged to pay compensation to passengers. Charities say that they're alarmed by official figures showing a significant increase in the number of homeless deaths in England and Wales. 597 people died last year. That's a rise of 24% compared with 2013. More than 80% of them were men. Ben Humberstone is from the Office for National Statistics.
Alcohol, drugs and suicide account for just over half of all deaths of homeless people, whereas they account for only 3% in the general population. That's a big difference, and producing that information will help decision makers take the right interventions to help prevent that happening.
A court in New York has ruled the sexual assault case against the Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein will proceed, despite opposition from his lawyers. A judge said there was ample evidence to put Mr. Weinstein on trial. He faces 5 charges, including rape. He's always denied ever having had non-consensual sex. Theresa May has held talks with her Polish counterpart, who's reiterated the Brexit deal on the table is still the best on offer. Earlier, the government confirmed that MPs would start debating the agreement again on January the 9th. That's ahead of a vote the following week. Speaking at Downing Street, the Prime Minister had this message for Polish nationals living in the UK.
Securing the rights of Polish and other EU citizens was my priority in the Brexit negotiations. My message to Polish people is clear. You can stay, and we want you to stay. Or to put it another way, tak na pewno możecie zostać.
A man with terminal cancer is selling 500 tickets to his own funeral in the hope of raising £500,000 for charity. Keith Cass from Cardiff, who's 72, was diagnosed with prostate cancer 12 years ago, which has now spread to his bones. Those who buy the most expensive tickets will be given a champagne and lobster dinner at the wake, while Mr. Cass plans to book a comedian and a band. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 on Exit 5.
Thank you, Jason. Sport now. Shabnam Yunus Jewel.
Thanks, Steve. Arsenal say they've been embarrassed by the fan who threw a bottle at Tottenham's Dele Alli during last night's League Cup quarter-final, which Spurs won 2-0. The club have identified an image of the suspect and are liaising with police, while Ali will face no action from the FA over his 2-0 gesture to Arsenal fans after the incident. While both clubs have been fined by the FA for failing to ensure that their players conducted themselves in an orderly fashion during the last North London derby in
in the Premier League earlier this month. Darts player James Wade has apologised for the way he acted during and after his win against Seigo Asada at the PDC World Championships. Wade celebrated in his opponent's face and said afterwards that he wanted to hurt him in his face. He's explained he had a hypomania episode before the match. Dillian Whyte has warned Derek Chisora he will face a different animal on Saturday when the two boxers meet in a rematch 2 years on from a narrow points win over his British rival. And Team GB's Emily Scarrett is leaving the England Rugby Sevens programme to play 15-a-side rugby, meaning she's forfeiting her chance to play at the next Olympics.
Thank you.
Every inch of skin's got a scar. I guess you got everything now. Every inch of space in your head is filled up with the things that you read. I guess you got everything now. And every film that you've ever seen fills the spaces up in your dreams. That reminds me, everything now, everything now. Every inch of road's got a sign, and every boy uses the same line. I pledge allegiance to everything now. And every song that I've ever heard is playing at the same time. It's absurd, and it reminds me of everything now. The speakers up till they break, 'cause every time you smile it's a fake. Stop pretending you got everything now. I need it, I want it, I can't live without, I can't live without everything now. Daddy, how come you're never around? I miss you and everything now. Mama, leave the food on the stove. Leave your car in the middle of the road. This happy family with everything now. We'll turn the speakers up till they break, 'cause every time you smile it's a fake. Stop pretending you got everything now. I need it, everything now. I want it, I can't live without, I can't live without.
There's Arcade Fire. In today's social media, in the socials, Men in Black is trending on Twitter after the release of the first official trailer for the new Men in Black International movie. Koi tweets, Men in Black International looks like a return to form and evolution. One of my favourite franchises as a kid. Entertainment Weekly tweets, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson kick alien butt in the first Men in Black International trailer. Wow. Drones are trending on Google, of course, following the news of the closure of Gatwick Airport, the runways anyway, that you've been hearing. And if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping yet, here's some ideas on what not to buy. It's celebs and their worst presents ever received. So what's the duffest gift Steve Carell's ever been given?
Probably a pair of Santa socks with it's not gonna have elves on it or something. You know, those ones that the aunt who has met you 3 times sends you and doesn't really know your likes or dislikes, so get something at the gas station on the way over, that kind of gift.
Yeah. Here's Emily Mortimer remembering being unimpressed.
I was given 2 ice cube trays once, wrapped up in newspaper, not even fancy ice cube trays.
Nice.
What was that about? It's much better to have not been given anything.
And Hugh Jackman has a story that serves as good advice. If you ask for something specific for Christmas, you need to make sure the other person knows exactly what you're talking about.
I wanted a boogie board, and I'm in Australia. Christmas in summer, right? It's all about the beach. So my dad, he said yes. And I was like, terrific. And I see my gift, and I'm like, well, that's clearly not the boogie board. I don't know what that is, but he's got the boogie board in the bedroom. And I open it up. It is a boogie board-sized blow-up raft with the 2 rope handles to hold on to. And I'm like looking at it. And of course, I couldn't say this. Oh, yeah, thanks, Dad. He goes, I knew you'd love that boogie board. And I want to go, this is not a boogie board. Dad was like, why aren't you using your boogie board? I got you the boogie board for Christmas. So I was out there in the waves, all the other kids like...
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. Pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. No, now I'm standing back from it. I finally see the pattern. I never loved. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. 1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. Kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. He's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I
Janie and Tim are back for some more factoids, Christmas factoids. Go ahead, Janie.
London sweet maker Tom Smith created the first Christmas crackers in 1847.
And Tim.
The world's largest Christmas cracker was 63.1 metres long and 4 metres in diameter. It was made by the parents of the kids at Lee Hill School in Buckinghamshire in 2001.
Back to you, Janie.
Santa has different names around the world. Kris Kringle in Germany, La Befana in Italy, Père Noël in France, and Dushka Moroz, which means Grandfather Frost, in Russia.
The best-selling Christmas single of all time is still Bing Crosby's White Christmas, shifting over 50 million copies worldwide since 1942.
In the UK, the best-selling festive single is the original 1984 version of Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid. That's now sold 3.5 million copies. Wham! Are next with Last Christmas. That sold 1.4 million copies.
Mariah Carey makes about £375,000 per year from All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Slade earn around £500,000 per year from Merry Christmas Everybody. That's incredible. That's unbelievable. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can we sit down one Christmas and write
Christmas
a
song?
Christmas song, yes.
Of course, this is why everybody wants to write the ultimate Christmas song, right?
Yeah.
And it's such a simple song, wasn't it? The first one he ever wrote, Noddy Holder.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Brenda Lee recorded the original version of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree when she was only 13 years old.
Factoids. This Christmas Day, one of the country's top, most beloved comedians is live on Radio 2. No, it's not David Walliams. It's me.
Matt Lucas.
I'm live on BBC Radio 2 this Christmas Day. I'll be playing all the Christmas hits.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And chatting to whatever celebs I can get away from their Christmas dinners. I'll also be taking your calls and playing Christmas songs recorded by you.
Christmas with the Stars and Matt Lucas.
Christmas morning from 11 on BBC Radio 2. Lovely. Thank you.
I wanna be everything for you all the time, but I'm just a human being. I'm just a human being. Step into this room where I lie to hide away. Any day now I will find my many worlds collide. Until then, I know we have time, and I want you in my room tonight. Nothing's ever perfect. There's a shadow side. I believe that it's worth it. Yeah, the trust will be justified. I wanna be everything for you all the time, but I'm just a human being. Everything for you all the time, but I'm just a human being. Yeah, I wanna see if the truth is
my goodness, he's back. We haven't seen him for so long. Look, it's Barry from Watford.
Wonderful to be here. Wonderful.
Time for Christmas, Barry.
Thank you, yes.
Oh, so nice to see you. You look great, by the way. What's happened to you?
Well, I've had a little bit of work done. The council do it. It's not...
82-year-old Barry from Watford is our resident lifestyle guru and motivational speaker. Barry has been very busy over the past few weeks, taking in parcels for all the neighbours who've done their Christmas shopping online, right?
Well, there's nothing particularly charitable about that. It's just that I'm at home during the day and people are ordering...
Are you okay?
So people are ordering gifts online. They're leaving at my house while they're at work. The postman comes and oh, can you take this in for your neighbour? I've not managed to sit through an entire episode of Car Booty for about 2 weeks now. But, you know, the wonderful thing is I can see what my neighbours have ordered, where they've ordered it from, and I know what every single person in my street is getting.
You should mind your own business, really.
Well, I
if you don't mind me
should really,
saying.
but for the purposes of this gag, I haven't been. And it's... I mean, all I say is Mick at number 11. Sharon has bought something for Christmas you're going to love. I don't know if she's going to wear it or floss her teeth with it, but I would so keep the central heating on.
We nearly didn't get there.
Nearly got just about.
Keep
up, will you?
I'm going to try and keep up then.
Yeah.
And what about Margaret? How's your wife, Margaret?
Oh, she's lovely. I mean, at Christmas, of course, she does all sorts of amazing things with turkey. Sadly, cooking isn't one of them. But no, she's not No, last Christmas lunch, she's not a great cook. She served up one of her black puddings. I think it was a treacle tart she'd left in the oven. But most of her puddings are black, if I'm... Oh, now I've... Sighing.
What are you going to do? Sigh.
Well, what I'm going to do, I have volunteered to cook lunch because it's just us two.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Now, I said, look, listen, she says, you have never cooked before. I said, I cooked a meal before. I'm not that old-fashioned. One year I cooked the entire roast when Margaret wanted to watch the Queen, at which point she pointed out the Queen was being coronated at the time. So fair enough.
Long time ago,
Long
Barry.
time ago.
It's a long time ago,
Yeah, so what I've done is, you never believe it, I bought something called a Christmas tinner.
Tinner?
Yeah, it's all your Christmas fare in the one tin.
Oh, that's delicious.
You open the top. What? Yeah, and it falls out one solid lump.
Like Spam?
Yeah, well, top breeders recommend it because it's solid nourishment. No, the top layer is egg and bacon for your Christmas breakfast.
Oh, delicious.
Underneath that is a load of turkey.
Oh, my goodness.
And then a whizzed up layer of sprouts, pureed potatoes, broccoli, gravy. And then underneath that, you're tucking your Christmas pudding. And underneath that, lovely bit of custard.
This is an actual product, isn't it?
You can stick it on toast if you like. It's lovely.
I'm seeing this in my mind.
Oh, mate. Seeing it, I bought it for you.
You're too kind, Barry.
It's a lovely present.
I've got a couple in my bag, you know.
Now, what about television? What will you be watching on Christmas Day then, Barry?
Well, you remember last year I bought that 48-inch flat screen telly.
Yeah.
And called a midwife I like. I love that one. And do you remember last year I sat down to that, I turned it on, the first thing I see is a big close-up of a big, fat, dopey-looking fellow in a 1960s jumper. It's something then I realised I hadn't actually turned it on yet.
Was your reflection right?
That's right. You got it.
I got it. It was his reflection.
My God,
Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's wicked to me, isn't he?
What else are you going to be watching then, Barry?
Oh, well, I'm going to be watching Paul O'Grady.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Oh, I love him for the love of dogs.
He's lovely, isn't he?
And he's got the common touch, and Paul O'Grady. You'd like him.
Yeah.
Tim. But Torvill and Dean and all that.
Yeah.
There's an ITV thing starring Will Tudor and Poppy Lee Fryer about Torvill and Dean.
Oh, yes, great.
And that's no jokes. It's just I was going to watch it. I'll be doing the bolero.
Will you?
Yeah.
Is that for dessert?
Yeah. No, it's when I go and collect the milk in the morning, all the way down the drive in this frosty weather.
Well, Barry, we're going to wish you a very happy Christmas.
Oh, and to each and every one of you.
And will you be coming by when you're... I guess you'll be 83 next year, won't you?
No, 82 next year.
Really?
82, yeah.
Okay, well, we wish you a happy New Year and a happy 82nd for next year.
Can I come back then?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Lots of love.
To you and Margaret and all of your family, a happy Christmas. It's Barry.
Thank you.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Bye-bye.
a beard that's long and white.
Santa's got a beard that's long and white.
Who comes round on special night?
Santa comes around on a special night.
Special night, beard that's white.
Must be Santa,
Must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who wears boots and suit of red?
Santa wears boots and a suit of red.
Who wears a long cap on his head?
Santa wears a long cap on his head.
Cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white.
Must be Santa,
Must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who's got a big red cherry nose?
Santa's got a big red cherry nose.
Who laughs this way, ho, ho, ho?
Santa laughs this way, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who very soon will come our way?
Santa very soon will come our way.
8 little reindeers pull his sleigh.
Santa's little reindeer pulled his sleigh.
Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Reindeer sleigh, come our way. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white.
Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
There's Blowing in the Wind, and then there's Must Be Santa.
I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything.
Bob Dylan.
Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything.
4:27, big show.
I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. Tonight.
Genius. 4:30. Calvin and Sam, Promises. Next half hour, movie stars. Haley Steinfeld, John Cena. In the Transformers movie, Bumblebee. Now, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the M6, southbound, 28 to 27, down to Standish. I beg my pardon. There was an accident on the hard shoulder. All lanes have been reopened, but we had some slow traffic and they had to hold the traffic for a while. So it's heavy going, but all lanes open. So there's hope. M60 clockwise, the accident at 12 for the M62 is still there with heavy queues back to 8 at Carrington. The M6 on the northbound side, 16 for Stoke-on-Trent. Got a broken down vehicle there, so one lane is shut. M11 heading southbound between 9 and 8 in that 2-lane stretch between Saffron Walden and the A120 at Bishop Stortford. That is the airport, by the way. We've got an accident there. One lane is shut. 4 vehicles involved, so just be aware. Heavy both ways, but it's on the southbound side. M25 clockwise from 23 to 24 across the top. We've got a broken down lorry. Anti-clockwise on the M25 at junction 15. Exit onto the M4 westbound from the M25 is still closed following this accident. You can go eastbound from either direction though. And then finally to Gatwick Airport. Now the latest, no change. All flights continue to be suspended to and from because of the drones operating over the airfield. So the status of your flight is what you need to get actually from your airline. So the airport is not closed, but the runway is. So check with your airline for the status of your flight, whether you're picking some up or you're leaving. And I'll keep you in touch with anything changes. Back with another 125 minutes.
Okay, Bobby, thank you very much.
Vedrai, vedrai, tu vali sì per me qualcosa più dell'oro, qualcosa come un'alba che io aspetto. If only we could turn back time, back to the day we said goodbye, maybe your heart would still be mine, my love, if only.
Don't they say when you find love, keep it close, treasure it like the signs say, like something more than gold. And didn't we almost know it? Didn't we almost have it all before we let go? If only we could
Well, it's Hayley and John, everybody. All right. Well, now, we're talking about this new movie. It's called Bumblebee, which is the origin story of everyone's favourite yellow Transformer. Now, how much did you know, John, about Transformers prior to this?
The franchise has a legacy. It's been globally successful, so you can't not know about Transformers. I'm not going to say I'm one of the fans that is in like the innermost circle of fandom, because when anything becomes so accepted, you can go down the rabbit hole as far as you want to go. I know the movies. I'm a fan of the movies. Transformers came out when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I was a fan of the toys as a kid.
And I guess, Hayley, you knew about Transformers, of course. But it's being done in a different way now. The technology has changed so much since the 80s. I wonder how much it's changed, you know, when you're playing the part, what you react to and what you're doing.
Yeah, of course. One of the best parts I find about doing a period piece in general is having that opportunity to fully immerse yourself into a different world. And the 80s weren't so far off from the time I was born, but a very different time. And it was so fun to like spend time in my character's room and see how things were different, from the toys to the posters on the walls to her Walkman. That was her way of listening to music, but obviously very different than how we listen to it today. So really cool just to discover things about that time that I didn't know.
I love the fact you call it a period piece. It's 1987, isn't it?
I just mean
it's fine. It's fine.
Piece.
Yes, this is where we are, and I'm speaking amongst my friends here. You get to that point in time where it's about 25 or 30 years, and that seems to be the safe amount of pad to begin to look back on a time period with a sense of nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm saying 1987 as well, but you're right. It's time for us to look back on the 80s and be nostalgic.
It's interesting you say that, because right here on Radio 2, we play a good chunk of 80s music, and that's within people's realm. It's within their kind of history, and they absolutely love it. Yeah. So movies like this are pitched exactly in the right place.
And there's some great 80s music in this, isn't there?
Yes, the soundtrack is also great.
Oh, yeah, some very groovy music in there.
Oh, me. Charlie Watson. I'm 18. Today. Actually, it's my birthday today. What's your name? You don't know, or you don't have a name? You sound like a little bumblebee.
All right, so, Hayley, you played Charlie, who is struggling to deal with the death of her father, as well as turning 18. She's also initially oblivious to her next-door neighbour, Memo, played by George Lenburg Jr. Don't obviously give away the story, but you do discover that this little car suddenly
does a thing. It transforms. Yes. So you said it quite perfect. The character I play, she's about to turn 18, and that to her means freedom and leaving the house, but she has no ability to do that without a vehicle that can get her somewhere other than outside of her bubble. So she is working dead-end jobs, trying to make enough money to hopefully someday save up for a car that she ends up finding in a junkyard that turns into this Transformer.
And in amongst the action, it's a great relationship story as well between your character and Bumblebee.
Absolutely. It's one thing I feel is so special about this film is that you go in and out of these moments where you feel like you're in a Transformers film, and then you sort of forget about that, and then you're reminded. It's so character-driven, and it's so there are so many incredible, intricate relationships between all these people as well as these robots.
I think it was different with the original TV thing. That's the key to making a good movie. You make it characterful, and you make the audience care about the characters as well as the machines.
And when you can, hats off to Travis Knight, because he made the machines, otherwise known as the Transformers, extremely humanize them. You become very sympathetic and empathetic to their struggle immediately.
Did you go off and drive lots of VW Beetles to get into the character?
Well, it's actually quite funny. My dream car was always a bug, like a baby blue bug. That's what I wanted growing up.
Really?
Yeah, and sure enough, I got to spend quite enough time with one while making this film.
Talking with Hayley Steinfeld here, and John Cena, stars of this new Transformers movie. Bumblebee, it's called, as you know. And we're going to play Back to Life now from Hayley, so here it comes, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Our love's enough, transcending us through space and time. It's holding up, it keeps you and me intertwined. if you ain't crying, I'll do it. What's the sunset if you ain't riding into it? Let's drive into it. 'Cause I'm bringing you back to life. Yeah, I know that you're gone, but I swear that you're here. It's a feeling that won't disappear, and you're bringing me back to life. I was looking for something that I couldn't find. It's a feeling you give me inside. Our memories, they're more than just our history. Our history. They lift me up, they flow like electricity. What's a pipe dream if you ain't trying to do it? What's a heartbreak if you ain't crying, I'll do it. What's a sunset if you ain't riding into it? Let's drive into it. 'Cause I'm bringing you back to life. Yeah, I know that you're gone, but I swear that you're here. It's a feeling that won't disappear, and you're bringing me back to life. I was looking for something that I couldn't find. It's a feeling you give me inside. Flashing lights when the world is passing by. Oh, oh, oh. I can see you in the night, coming through like flashing lights when the world is passing by. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I'm bringing you back to life. Yeah, I know that you're gone, but I swear that you're here. It's a feeling that won't disappear, and you're bringing me back to life. I was looking for something that I couldn't find. It's a feeling you give me inside. 'Cause I'm bringing you back. 'Cause I'm bringing you back. 'Cause I'm bringing you back to life. 'Cause I'm bringing you back to life. And you're bringing me back. And you're bringing me back. And you're bringing me back. And you're bringing me back to life. This feeling's coming back to life.
Back to life, Hayley Steinfeld. We're here with Hayley and John Cena. Hayley, just before we go back to the film, I mean, your music career is up there as well. Are you thinking to yourself, this is great, I've got a music career and a movie career now? Then you could take over the world next.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I feel very lucky to be able to do both. Music's always been part of my plan. I never, ever expected it to go where it's gone. And it's connected me with so many people around the world. And it's so fun, especially to introduce my music fans to my films and vice versa.
And who would you say your influences have been in terms of music? Who did you listen to when you were young?
Well, I have to say I grew up listening to a wide variety of music, and music from the 80s was part of that. Classic rock, R&B.
So in this film, you got like Rick Astley, and you got the Smiths and all the rest of it.
Yeah, which was so wonderful because I felt like I somehow unintentionally create a playlist for every film I would work on. And this one had it built in for me, and it was great that it didn't feel so foreign to me, this music.
And some of your music's on the soundtrack as well,
That's right.
I should really ask about Jack Burns then. I mean, his character, initially, he's out to get... I
think the word you were looking for is baddie.
Yes, it is baddie, but his opinion of Bumblebee
is one that Bumblebee's a threat.
Yes.
And Agent Burns views all the Transformers as a threat. I think when moviegoers watch the film, they'll understand why. The first time Agent Burns meets the Transformers is very confrontational, and he doesn't have any information to change his mind. So you can see kind of a learning curve in Agent Burns throughout the story. And like you guys mentioned, the story is a wonderful dive into the relationship between a teenager getting a car, between two misunderstood friends, and even characters as far down as Agent Burns have a nice little story arc through the whole movie, and makes it, like you say, you have to care about the characters to invest in the movie. And I think the depth of field in the movie being that large makes it that much more of an enjoyable movie.
Well, his character evolves and, apologies, transforms as well to some extent.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I'll take that. And I don't want to give anything away.
No. Don't give anything away.
Right, yeah, stop there.
Take that.
But without giving anything away.
Yeah.
It is Transformers, though, you know.
Yes.
I'd rehearse that all night.
Yes.
That is very, very good.
Spot on.
And also, slightly older people will be going, so what happens there? What happens now? And then who exactly is that?
You speak for yourself. I know what's going on.
So what are you both working on now? What's next for you then, Hayley?
I am currently working on a TV show for Apple called Dickinson, based on Emily Dickinson, the poet.
Really?
Yes, which has been an incredible experience. I've never really done anything in the TV world, so it's been quite interesting. But I'll finish that up in the new year and then take a couple of months to focus on music. I had every intention on putting an album out this year, but this little movie happened and the show that I'm working on. So
what do you think, the summer or something like that, maybe?
I don't want to put a date on it. I made the mistake of doing that, and that didn't work out so well. So, it's one of those things that I'm so thankful that my fans are being very patient.
And you're going to have a Christmas at home, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
which I'm very much looking forward to. Home, with no work, nothing but family.
Yeah. What are you working on at the moment, John, as well?
You know, I'm completely 100% dedicated to Bumblebee. I think afterwards I'm just going to take 2 weeks off and then quit.
That is the correct answer.
Wow.
Just a
That's
quick,
the absolute...
quick 2-week break and then quit. So go see Bumblebee because I got nothing after this.
Great.
That's the absolute correct
No one's
answer.
ever said that.
If I see you here next year...
Yeah, remember that.
In a way, I hope you do, but if you don't, it's fine. We're still good.
You can see Hayley Steinfeld and John Cena in Bumblebee. Rated PG in cinemas now. Thank you, Hayley and John.
Thank you so much.
BBC Radio 2.
At Christmas.
Well, someone told me yesterday that when you show your love away, you act as if you just don't care. You look as if you're going somewhere, but I just can't convince myself
Thanks a lot, Sting. So lonely. The Police. Now me and Tim back for more Christmas factoids. 82% of people in the UK own a Christmas jumper, with 25 to 34-year-olds the most likely to buy one. Oh, those millennials. Over 75% of people buy their festive jumper to wear for a work event, and over half wear one on Christmas Day.
Around 6.8 million iOS or Android devices will be activated on Christmas Day alone this year.
£18 billion will be withdrawn from UK cash machines over Christmas.
Also, during the Christmas period, nearly 28 Lego sets will be sold every second.
57 Olympic-sized swimming pools could be filled with all the beer consumed in the UK over Christmas.
On average, you eat and drink around 7,000 calories on Christmas Day, and you'll reach your recommended daily allowance by about 2 o'clock.
Factoids.
Happy Christmas, everyone!
Step into Christmas. Metro.co.uk says Ben Whishaw confirms he's in Bond 25. In news from the net, Jay-Z is officially America's richest musician, NME.com. And Cosmopolitan.com says Macaulay Culkin has reprised his Home Alone role. Really? Shout out for the Lane family travelling from Kent to Cornwall to see some family, listening to the festive tunes and getting into the Christmas spirit. And Steve, can you say hi to Rory, Angus and Chris travelling back home from cancelled flight at Gatwick? Oh my goodness. We'll get you to Grandma somehow is the message. Thank you from Jill. Now Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, M18 northbound at junction 4 to 5, Westmore through to Doncaster North services. We've got an accident. Now, at least one lane is shut, but it's new news. I'm waiting for more information, but traffic can get past for the moment. M62 westbound 29 to 28. So from the M1 Loftus interchange to Tingley, there was an earlier accident. Now, the good news is all lanes are open. However, the bad news is it's still extremely slow, but you can get through. M6 southbound 28 to 27 down to Standish. That earlier accident still waiting to be recovered. It is very, very slow past the scene, but you can get past it. Then on the M6 northbound at 16 for Stoke-on-Trent in the roadworks, it's got a broken down vehicle, so we've got one lane shut there. M60 anti-clockwise, new accident, 17 Prestwich, 16 Pendlebury, one lane is shut. And then to the M6 but further down northbound, 14 to Stafford services, there's a breakdown there as well. The M3 on the northbound side, right where it meets with the M25, we've got two lanes closed because of a breakdown. And then to the M5 finally, southbound at junction 25 for Taunton on the exit slip road, we've got an accident, so one lane is blocked. Thanks for your updates. Another one for you, half an hour.
Thank you.
Emptiness and just a memory. Love is gone with nothing left for me. All these wasted feelings on something I no longer have. I never knew that love could hurt so bad. Winter melody. Just for me, 'cause he's not coming home, and I'm in here alone. Loneliness, that's all that's left for me. Happiness is chilled by winter.
Winter Melody.
BBC Radio 2.
Surprise, guess some music with Joe and Simon after 5, after the news. I will be back on Sunday at 9 a.m. for Love Songs. Good evening.